Today I'm going to show you how to install a reverse osmosis system. In this case, it's from Bebe Agua. For this, we'll need the osmosis system, a drill, teflon tape, and 6mm and 12mm drill bits to make holes in the countertop. If, for example, you're going to install it in the same sink, they will be for metal. If you're installing it in wood, use wood bits. Here below in the description, I'll leave you everything we used in this osmosis system. In case you're interested in buying it, you help support us by purchasing through that link, and it costs you the same. And if you like the video, subscribe and give it a like. As soon as we open the box, we find these, which are the 3 filters. The one at the bottom is the membrane, and I'll show you little by little now. This one is the membrane filter. It comes with a faucet. We get the 3 filters, one for sediment, one carbon filter. I'll show you later. Here we have everything: tubing kit, wrenches for tightening the filters. The cat's outside, the cat doesn't come in the box. Grinning face with smiling eyes. Here's where the pressure gauge comes and everything's included. Now we're missing the tank. The tank comes in a fairly big box, 10L tank, not bad at all. Here you see, this is the carbon filter. The mesh net. This is the dechlorination filter. And this one is the 5-micron sediment filter. Here we have the tubes. All this is for the drain, the ring for the drain. This is the faucet that connects to the tank. And this is the faucet that connects to the running water. And this is the splitter and tightening valve. And a user manual. Alright, let's start assembling. First thing we do is remove the plastic, wash our hands thoroughly. Or use antiseptic gloves. We insert each filter into a cartridge, let's say. All these filters, note that. The one on the far right will be the sediment filter. The plain white one. In the middle, we'll put the dechlorination filter. That's the white one with the blue top. Close it tightly. And we put the carbon filter last. Give everything a final twist, then we'll use the wrench to tighten them completely. Now we take out the membrane. Alright, here's how to place it into the container. Make sure the 2 rubber rings go all the way to the bottom. Take the filter, check the 2 rings, insert them fully. Push it in. Make sure it's well fitted and close the cap. Now we tighten all the filters properly. Done. Now we're going to install the faucet. You need to place the gasket. Then a black gasket goes underneath. First thing is to drill the hole. We use a 6mm bit, here I used an 8mm to help widen it. And finally the 12mm bit. Then place the gasket here and insert it through the sink. Underneath, we place the black gasket. A washer on the left, and a small nut. I couldn't record this because there wasn't enough space, sorry about that. Next, we remove the tube. See the sink tube? We place the small gasket into the splitter. Connect this to where we removed the cold water pipe, very important, only cold water, never hot. Now it's installed. Let's assemble the faucet. Wrap the faucet thread with 10 rounds of teflon tape. Then mount it into the hole. Insert the tube, we'll mount that on top. Make sure everything is tightened properly. Now let's assemble the top part of the faucet. We take the nut, the ball, and the threaded rod. This all comes in the faucet box. Insert the rod and connect it up top. Like I said, the space was tight, so I couldn't show it well. That connects to the faucet. Later I'll clearly explain where each tube goes. I'm explaining bit by bit, feel free to pause the video as you install. The one from the faucet goes to faucet. This is the drain tube, I connected it directly to the drain. Since I had an opening and didn't use the ring, I put it straight in. This connects to drain. It's a pressure fit. Unscrew the fitting, insert the tube, then tighten the fitting again. Now, this goes to the tank. Remove the plug from the tank. Wrap it with 10 rounds of Teflon. Then connect it. There it is with Teflon, push it in. Tighten it by hand, no need for tools. Now we add the blue tube. And connect it to tank. Here we connected the yellow tube, which comes from the water inlet, to the one marked IN. Now let me show you how everything is connected. The orange goes here and enters this filter. From there, the blue tube goes to the tank. The water inlet sends the yellow tube to the first cartridge. And the drain one goes to the drain, as mentioned before. And that's it, everything is connected. Now to flush the system, we disconnect the tube. That goes from the valve to the membrane filter. We remove that tube. Open the water valve. And any dirt between the filters will flush out. Then reconnect the membrane filter. It's important that pressure is between 3 and 5 bars, if not, you'll need a booster pump. Here's a look. When we open the faucet, at first air will come out. Maybe some, and then the water will start flowing. We'll empty the tank about 4 times, let it fill and empty completely each time. And that's it. If you like the reverse osmosis system, I left the link in the description so you can buy it. See you in the next videos, don't forget to subscribe.